And I did a backstory on Sal, who is, if you saw Sorry to Bother You, he is the best friend of the main character, Cash. If you haven't seen the movie, it's quite all right. Did you know you could make over 100K, 117K to be exact, and still be considered low income in San Francisco? I mean, that's crazy, right? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I just like to tell people that all the time because I think people don't understand how hard it is to make it out here. People think that I took the job at Regal View Telemarketing because I don't have any skills. I've got skills. I've got skills coming out of my ear. It's just wild out here, you know? I know homeless people with more assets than me. Again, I apologize. Let's back it up. My name is Sal. It's short for Salvador. But only my ma calls me Salvador. Sal is cool. Sal is smooth. Sal's the name of the guy who makes bomb-ass pastrami sandwiches or the name of a high-ranking mobster with a whole bunch of style and a mean right hook. Salvador is a country. My mom says she named me after the painter, you know, Salvador Dali. He's the dude who made those clock paintings. I mean, I like the surrealist take of Salvador. I'm always more partial to the modern Cubist movement. The completion of the Impressionist movement. I really dig it. And no, I did not study art history. That's not why I'm some broke dude living in San Fran. I'm actually from Oakland. My family still lives there. I just like art museums. I like to take dates there, you know? Like, if she confuses Degas with her Pissarro, I know what kind of person I'm dealing with. I'm not gonna break up with her over that, but I know where to steer the boat. You know what I'm saying? This guy knows what I'm saying. No? All right, okay. Anyway, where was I? I actually forget, oh yeah. How did I end up working for Regal View? Got it, yeah. Well, it's kind of like any other day, really. I had been out of work for about 3 weeks, and they were about to shut off the internet in my apartment at midnight. And I figured, what the hell? I got 2 hours, better crank one out for something nice. I mean, I'm not gonna go into what the video was or anything. I was just sitting there, it was Ebony. I was searching Ebony girls. I hate searching it, but you have to be specific online. It's a large database. And I only had 2 hours, guys. Porn is so specific nowadays. You can watch a woman eat salad naked. That's all she's doing. But they got it. They got whatever is floating your boat. I just don't like searching Ebony. Like, if I search big honkin' tits, it's gonna give me a blonde woman. I don't know. That doesn't feel right. You know? Like Facebook. It's taking all of our data, right? Shouldn't they know by now that when I search big tits, I don't want to see a blonde woman, I want to see a black woman? I mean, what are you doing? What's all of it for if you can't do that for me? Anyway, with the little time I had left, I just had to get at it. Anyway, I was done. And I'm just staring at my reflection on this dark screen, an unemployed mess of a man with 15 minutes left of internet before I got sent back to the Stone Ages. I went to LinkedIn and sent my resume into just about any job hiring within a short BART ride. A few days later, I'm at the library. And can I just say, not to go on a tangent or anything, but I really hate the libraries in San Fran. Like, all the books are dirty. Like, dirty. I'm not a germaphobe or anything, but I don't like dirt on my books. Because if there's obvious dirt, that means it's even dirtier than you can possibly imagine. People read books on the toilet. Page turners too, like Modesty Blaze. Think about how many times you've been reading a book in the bed, just rubbing someone else's fecal matter all over your sheets and pillows. Yeah, never thought about that, huh? My dad taught me that one. Right, I'm getting off topic. I tend to do that. So, I get on the computer because it's my only internet service at the moment, and I see there's a request to come in for an interview for Regal View. But it's like 2 days old. So I start panicking, thinking I missed my big chance to get a job. The day before, I didn't go to the library because my friend Cash called me up and he said, hey, sorry to bother you, we decided to go to the beach. I wanted you to come with me to the beach. So we decided to go. He was complaining to me about living with his uncle. He lives in a garage, like a garage. Dude was super bummed out. I was trying to make him feel better. Life has been great for Cash. That's short for Cassius. You thought Salvador was a weird name. Anyway, he lives in his garage with his girlfriend. That's a ride or die chick right there. I know women who don't date dudes because they have roommates. And here she is with Cash in a garage. Her name is Detroit, like the city in the movie starring John Boyega. The beach wasn't that great that day. There was a lot of wind getting in our faces, hair was getting all messed up with the sand, and I got to keep this looking good. We're talking about life, we're just shooting the breeze. Now, if I'm going to be honest, we can be honest here, right? I think Cash is a bit of a whiner. Yeah, you live in a garage, but some people live on the street, homie. And you got a fine-ass woman, a dime, who appreciates good art, too. Yeah, I never had to explain to her that Degas was ballerinas and Pissarro was trees and shrubs. And then watch 5 minutes later, she forgets it, even though we're still in the same hall with all the Impressionists. I don't know. Detroit. She just seems like the perfect girl, not for me. I mean, I would like a girl like Detroit, but not, Cassius Detroit. But someone like her, similar, like as. I don't know how Cash gets so lucky. He just seems to get all these big breaks, opportunities, I don't know. Low-key pisses me off. But Cash really just needed some money. I mean, it was bad. And I feel for him, I truly do. Of course, I was in no position to help him out. I didn't have anything. Cash is a hustler, though. He likes to work. He likes the sense of accomplishment. He's a ladder climber. And that's hard to be when you've been out of a job and then you're late on the rent. Who, by the way, his uncle is his landlord, so that's really rough. So yeah, he was depressed, and I felt sorry for him. But he's a good dude. He's one of my best friends. I had to hear him out. So I didn't go to the library that day. It's whatever. But at this moment, at this day, I was thinking, damn it, Cash, you having a mental breakdown caused me to miss an important email. So I rush out of the library to make a phone call, and they pick up real fast, like on the first ring. And I was like, damn, y'all desperate or something? They tell me to come in for an interview, and I do. It's not what I expected at all, but I need the money. I just had to sell some plasma, need the money. That's how bad it got. I was taking ramen packs and cutting them in half and drinking Big K Cola to trick my stomach into thinking it was full. So basically, just play the game. Follow the interview script. Just trying to get these guys to see I was a decent dude who wasn't going to screw up. I mean, I can talk on phones. It's a telemarketing job. I have communication skills. Like I said, skills coming out the nose. I get the job, and whoa, is it depressing. Well, as annoying as it is when you get a call from a telemarketer, you should just know their life is absolute shit. They're calling you trying to sell something over the phone, which has to be the hardest way to sell anybody anything. I mean, I'm okay at it. I'm not a savant or anything. I'm like a Harold Gilman, and everyone else is a Pierre Bernard. But the job pays well enough. I mean, they don't give us raises, and the hours suck, and there are no benefits of any type. But hey, it gets me my internet back, and I can eat a couple of noodles now, and instead of half-cut ramen blocks. That's when I get a call from Cash. He needs some help. Says he's tight on money, no surprise. Asks if he can put me down as a reference. I tell him not to, because that's kind of bad form. He says he won't, but I tell him I'll put in a good word for him. Which really means that at one point I might say, hey, I know this guy, he might be good. Hey, maybe hire him. I don't know, whatever you want to do, you're the boss. Anyway, he says he's coming in for an interview today. I kind of hope he doesn't get it. That makes me kind of a bad friend. There are better places to work, though. I mean, I've been in it longer than him. So, I mean, it's not like he's going to be the big dog on campus even if he comes here. I mean, he won't even know how to do the job right. Not like me. He wouldn't even have the job if it wasn't for me, right? Yeah. So, if anyone's moving up before him, it's got to be me. Right? Thank you.